Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are getting all the stuff done. If you're new here, hi, I'm Claire. Welcome. Today, I have so much to do, you guys, and one of those things was make a video, and I thought, what if I made a video of me doing the things? We've got cooking, we've got cleaning, we've got errands, we're doing all the things. And of course, the first thing I'm gonna do is make a list. So, if you are watching this for some extra motivation, make a list, get it done today. I'm starting with errands. I find that is good to just get out of the way. Anything I got to do out of the house, we're going to go do. And firstly, you'll find me at the Home Depot. I am refinishing all of the interior doors in my house right now, and I needed some more of these little paint rollers. And because I didn't need very many of them, I went for the premium ones. And this is not on the list, but my Home Depot is next door to an Ollie's. So even though I'm kind of straying from the list today, I popped into Ollie's to see what I could find. And Ollie's is a treasure trove of sometimes total garbage, but sometimes fun stuff. Look at this for my coffee. Irish cream, sugar-free. It was a good time. And, you know, we'll just count this as a bonus thing we got done today. I got this really delicious white rice that's made out of vegetables. I also scored the complete series of Anne of Green Gables. Can't wait to start that with my son. I also got this board game. My husband loves a tabletop game. I only paid $10 for this game, and I thought, why not? And with that, we're back on schedule, and here we are at Aldi. You guys, I go to Aldi at least 2 to 3 times a week. I am at this place all the time. And I just had to get some basics. We ran out of coffee. I love me some Cafe Bustelo. That is my espresso of choice. And really, it's my son's birthday this weekend, and I'm planning a big party, and I had to get basically all the drinks for the party. So I got to cross that off my list, which was especially good because party planning is a lot of work. So I like to get the little bits done in the weeks before the party. Obviously the water and the soda, it's not going to go bad. And look at that. 2 things off the list. All right, next, we're giving the table a little bit of a refresh. Like I said, that party is coming up the weekend after I filmed this. So my buffet is full of party items, and I just wanted the table to look and feel nice. And I have quite a few fall table runners, and I like to swap them out throughout the week. Every couple of days, I just like to throw a new one out there, keep it fresh. And of course, I'm going to refresh my flowers a little bit. I love buying flowers at the farmer's market, and in order for them to last as long as possible, I like to snip the ends of them and swap out the water every other day, and I can get a good 10 days out of these, which is perfect. I think nothing makes your home feel more homey and, I don't know, put together. Your house can be super messy, but if you just throw some fresh flowers on it, it makes you feel really put together. Next, I'm just resetting it with my candle and my salt and pepper shakers. And there we go. Table refresh. Done. And now to the dungeon of a laundry area. And if you've been watching me on this channel, you've probably never seen this area of my house because I literally have to go down into the dungeon to do the laundry. But we're going to get a load going. And guys, look at my baby quail. If you follow me, you know I raise quail, and we just had 9 of them hatch the other day, and this is their little brooder. So this is where they'll stay for the first couple weeks of their life. Seriously, they're only a couple days old. So we got to keep it clean. And we use these puppy pads. I've got a heating pad in there, and that little orange thing is also a heater. And we just got to swap their pads out every day. Probably another maybe 4 or 5 days, and they'll be on wood chips, and then they'll move into their bigger kind of house. But we still have to put marbles in their water so they don't fall asleep and die in the water. They're very fragile little babies. We still have to grind their food up for the next few days. But we really enjoy having them in the house until they're big enough to go outside. They're so cute. Honestly, I could make videos just about quail, but I don't know if you would watch them because they're kind of boring. But look how darling these little babies are. So sweet. Anyway, got to cross this item off my list. The quail are clean. We're not going to have any stinky quail in the house. All right, next we're baking. I love a baking moment. I love a pumpkin moment. And I got this pumpkin bread mix at Sam's Club. And of course, using the quail eggs here because that's how we roll in the Risper household. And I like to pack my kids these little mini muffins in their lunch. Like sometimes I buy the mini muffins, but it's way cheaper to just make them yourself. So I thought I would make a batch just for the kids to eat for the week, like in their lunches, like to pack as little snacks. And so I just followed the directions. This is not super homemade, just using a mix there, but it was really delicious. It's the Krusteaz brand. I would recommend it. It was pretty good. And we do enjoy a mini muffin because it does make it easy to pack in their lunches for school. And, you know, why not? Why not make it a mini muffin? Pop these bad boys in the oven, and now my house smells like fresh baked goods, which is always helpful while you're trying to clean and get stuff done. It's like a candle, but better. And seriously, this batch made so many of these mini muffins, I had enough to throw another batch in the oven. And I did have high hopes that these were going to last all week, but they lasted like 2 days. They were really delicious. My kids came home and immediately ate most of them. And while these are in the oven, it gave me the perfect opportunity to go and put my clothes from the washer into the dryer. I try to do a load of laundry every day so that it never gets overwhelming, and that usually works for us. And then my muffins are done. We are multitasking hard today. And now, look at my cute little apron. We're gardening. Now this is the very end of the season, so I'm pretty much picking everything that I can because it's starting to get cold. So luckily with peppers, you can eat them when they're green, you can eat them when they're red, you can just eat them all the time. So I am picking all of our bell peppers today. That means we're probably gonna have some fajitas today for dinner. We're probably gonna do maybe like a stuffed pepper for dinner sometime this week. We gotta use all these peppers. I really, really love to garden, and even now through October, when all the little last bits are being harvested, I love it. And of course, my squash. I do love a winter squash because I can grow those through October. So I've got some acorn squash here. Those are probably pretty much done, but the butternuts next to me are going strong still. I have just a few florets of broccoli left on this little plant. Just a couple. I'll eat those for lunch. And look at this little baby watermelon. These are my San Marzano tomato plants. They didn't do that well this year, and I had a lot of green ones left. I picked a handful of them, and maybe they'll get ripe. I just put them with all of the other produce. Look at all of that food. Grew it myself. Can't wait to eat it all. And now I need to pull all of these tomato plants. I have been trying to do like one of our garden boxes every day, and I'm going to just pull all of the dead stuff out of there and cover it with cardboard for the winter. I've gotten most of the beds done, but the tomato bed needed to be done. I should have probably done the pepper one today, but I didn't. So tomorrow, next week, someday, I'll get to it. But right now I'm doing the tomatoes and pulling all the cages out, getting it all prepped for the winter. And there we go. Checking it off the list. Dealt with the garden stuff. And now that my muffins have cooled off, I put most of them in this like airtight container and the rest on a plate so that when my kids get home from school, they can eat them. And of course, I had to taste test one. Totally delicious. Haha, cross it off the list. Pumpkin bread. Okay, guys, next. I got one of these spin brush things, and they are legit. This is my first time ever using it, and I really wanted to get my windowsills done because there are these like little corners in there that are really hard to clean, and this totally worked. It totally got the little corner bits, and I was ecstatic. So today I only did like the windows in the living room areas. But you know, eventually I'll do all the windows in the house. But you know, we're keeping it attainable today. I'm trying to get all this stuff done before I have to go pick up the kids from school, so I'm not trying to overwhelm myself. And really, this worked so well. It worked so well that the dog even wanted to get in on it. I swear, my dogs, they never leave me alone. They just follow me everywhere, all the time. I did get this spin brush. It's rechargeable. I got it on Amazon. I will leave a link to it down below if you want one, because actually, after I made this video, I also used it on my walls and it worked really, really good. So there we go. Windowsills, clean. Next, we got to do the leather sofa. I use this spray to do my sofa. This brand also makes wipes that I like to use, but I do the spray, you know, every once in a while, just to keep everything nice and soft and clean. And this is the sofa that the dogs like to use, so it needs to be cleaned like twice as often as the other sofa in the house. So I just went for it, just getting it all clean. And there we go, sofa complete. Next, I'm just going to lightly do all of my surfaces. Pretty much anytime I'm getting stuff done, I think going over my surfaces with a rag is, you know, the best. Make sure that nothing gets dusty. If I'm doing this a couple times a week, nothing ever gets enough like crap accumulated on top of it to be a problem. Oh, that's Rainbow Boy, he's our new fish. But I think it's a good way to avoid clutter. Because I have to clean things up if I'm going to wipe a surface down, and that way, like, nothing gets too out of control. I really need to sort out a new way to store like the recycling. I always seem to stack it there instead of taking it directly out, and so I need a better system with that. Leave me your tips down below. What do I do with all my recycling? There's always a stack. Ha! There we go. Surfaces. And now to the last thing. The laundry is dry. It's time to take it up. Time to fold it. I like to fold the laundry on the bed because my dresser, me and my husband's dresser, is like right behind me, so I can just put those things away as I come to them. And then I fold my children's clothes on either side of the basket. I separate them that way, and this method just seems to make things go super duper fast. Also, a hack for you. Last month or so, I went crazy about my sock basket and I threw it all away, and I bought everybody 100 pairs of socks that all looked the same. So now I never have to really sort and match socks. So life hack, if socks are driving you crazy, just buy 100 of the same pair of socks and nothing else. And here I am, hanging up the last shirt. And guys, We did it. We did it. That's all. We got all the things done today. And perfect timing because I have approximately 10 minutes before I have to go pick up my children. So I get to lay while my dog attacks my face because she loves me so much. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video of me getting all the things done I needed to get done. Hopefully you are motivated to tackle some of the things on your list today. Get out there, be productive, do the things, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.